wish you a very sincere wassail. As you can see, the word has its connotations. Wassailing is a ceremony at least 1,000 years old, as the words was, hail, mean we wish you health. Health as in hale and hearty, or laurel and hardy, depending on anything else I say, and also a wholeness of being. Now, this has actually got nothing to do with Morris dancing. That does not leave you whole and hearty. Look at this man, he's only 40 years old. And look for the results of Morris dancing on him. But Longman Morris have been doing a wassail for the last 24 years at another pub, and it seemed a good idea to bring it back to our local environs. Now, what we should be doing is dancing the dark Morris in the middle of winter. Ladies and gentlemen, Eastbourne Bonfire! 438 years they have danced every year, including the war years, and we were very proud to be invited there last year. So we'll do one of their dances, a little dance called the Jenny Lick. He's only got a boar's head. We keep up. This one. Each of our neighbours, and we go into one side of their house and out of the other. So shall we start by going through the pub? Yeah! And basically, it was your chance to wish the welcoming house, saying we're very pleased that your doors are open to us. But then, we have got to head towards where an apple tree can be found. help if you knew where you were
Very sad.
Wonderful. Welcome here to the back garden of Anita's perms and facials available at a cost. And of the back garden of the wonderful Thai restaurant patronised by yours truly. Highly recommended, especially number 47, number 63 and number 82. Now, what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is sing the Wassailing song. Words can be found. Now, when we sing these words, you are wishing this tree here, beautifully decorated by Martin from the pub and his assistant. So, at the end of the song, each of you in turn comes forward. We have some glasses here, and you take some cider, produce of last year's drinking, and we drink half of it and throw the rest of it onto the base of the tree, and you say wassail, and everyone replies wassail. Oh, I love these things associated with alcohol. Right. Yeah. Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves of green. Here we come a-wassailing so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars that beg from door to door, but we are neighbours' children that you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Bring us out a table and set it with a cloth. Bring us out a cheese and some of your Christmas love. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. God bless the master of this house, and wives the mistress too, and all the little children that round the table go. Love and joy come to you, and to you your wassail too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be the first to accommodate myself of this marvellous cider brewed by our master brewer over here, Roger of Beachy Head Brewery. So, I drink... Leave all the evil spirits out from Martin's pub. The evil spirits out of the tree. So, we have 8 shots. We think it's funny because this man is called Chris Ale. So when we say wassail, we go Chris Ale. So let's get into the final bit of the ceremony, and it starts with the words "Stand fast, twig." Have you found those on your song sheet? Yes. Twig, bell, well, top. God send us a yowling crop. Every twig, apples big. Every bough, apples enow. Hatfuls, catfuls, bushels, 3 bushel bagful, and little heaps under the stairs. Hip, hip, hooray!
Hi Derek.
Hello Sally, how nice to see you here.
Yeah, nice to see you here in Willingdon.
In Willingdon for a wassail?
For a wassail. Are you able to tell me, not from experience, but do you know how long it's been since they were wassailing in the village?
I've no idea how long, but I do know the Willingdon Bonfire Society used to be here back before the war. So what are we talking about, 60 years ago?
60 years, yeah, from that
But
tradition.
this is the first wassail I've known happen here in the time I've been around. Only the last 25 years in this area. So.
Yes, and it's very exciting to bring back the wassailing tradition to
It is,
Willingdon. Can you tell us a little bit about the tradition of wassailing?
Yeah, certainly. It goes back to Saxon times probably, because it's a Saxon word meaning good health. And the idea is that on Old Christmas Day, which nowadays is the 6th of January, because the calendar changed from the Julian calendar to Gregorian, let's get it the right way round.
Yeah.
So 12 days disappeared from the old calendar to bring it in line with astronomical things and all the other things that people do to work out calendars. And so as a result, Old Christmas Day is actually the 6th of January, which we now celebrate as Epiphany, or the Three Kings Day.
Yes.
And so anywhere around that time, you'll find probably Morris sides mainly, people who've revived the tradition around the country, dressing an apple tree with toast and ribbons and all sorts of things. The toast is for the birds. Often the toast is soaked in cider, so the birds get pretty drunk.
Right.
And giving back to the ground something which it's given in the hope that the trees will yield even better crops next year.
Right.
So the idea is you shout wassail as you throw the cider at the root, and then drink hail is the response. And you ask the tree to be really good, to grow well, to bear lots and lots of fruit for the coming season.
And can I ask then, why does it happen at this time of year, before the trees have started to really grow again?
Probably because this was a time of year when people had time, because they had time off over Christmas. There wasn't much work going on in the fields or anything like that. And yeah, I would guess that's probably the main reason, yeah.